Hi parents, it is nice to see you all through this video again. We were actually watching Who is a Teenager in the last video, that is part 1, and now I would like to give the part 2 of Who is a Teenager. So not taking so much of your time, I just want to get into the video because when we talk about who is a teenager, we can go and we can speak on this so much of volumes, but I just wanted to highlight some of the points. I hope it was very useful, my previous video, the part 1. Hope to finish it by the part 2 itself here. Okay, now I would like to tell you is teenagers can take high risk. The first point I would like to discuss here is teenagers can take high risk. What kind of a risk you may think? See, teenagers can take high risk. How? In the sense is like they will not know what are the consequences of anything what they do. Whether it is good or bad, they never care about the consequences, the result. When it comes to their friendship, they will take so much of risk. Taking risk is bunking classes, making stunts in bike racing, and getting along with a bad company. All these things and all is taking risk. And even copying in the examination also is taking risk. Sometimes they will do some help for their friends. That is also his taking risk. They will not know what they are doing actually. So they love to take adventure. And the next point what I would like to tell you is they will sleep less sometimes, they will sleep more sometimes. They will not have stability in the sleep during this teenage period. Why? Because during this teenage period they see many things, they are impacted by many things, and they will be psychologically impacted by many things around them, in the home, in the school, and in their peer groups, among the friends. So there are many things that get affected, so they will have less sleep. Sometimes they will sleep a long time. You have to be very careful how your children are really getting their sleeping time. You please appreciate all your teenagers to put down their cell phone before 1 hour they are going to the bed. So that will be very, very good if they do this. The teenagers' eyes will be very safe, and also they will have a sound sleep in the night. This is very, very best idea that all parents can do. I don't know how many teenagers will obey this order of your parents. So children, sometimes they would have had a bad day with the teacher in the school. Like for example, they might have not done their record work, they might not done their homework. So their school work sometimes may be in pending process. The teacher would have asked the student, why haven't you done your work? Well, automatically what will happen? The teenager will try to say something like it may be a lies also. He cannot always tell the truth. Why? Because teenagers cannot, they will not take it easy if they are insulted in front of their classmates. They can never take those things easily. So it is not that they have told lies. The spending of homework will make them stress. They will not do the homework, but it will be a stress for them that I need to do, I need to do, I need to do. So teenagers have the habit of procrastinating their work, that is putting things in pending. There are some teenagers, they do very competitively comparing to their other friends. So there are two types of teenagers: procrastination, that is delaying the work, and there are another group of teenagers who do things competitively, doing, I want to be the first one, I need to do this work very fast. So he will strain himself, he will work all night. So this is also is not good. So teen also in the sense like they will either lose weight or either they will gain weight. Here in this sense, gaining weight and losing weight depends upon their food habit also. Some teenagers, they will take very risk in fasting. If a teenager is very fat, he is not confident about his body figure, he will fast. Why? Because he wants to attract the other teenager also. So automatically this teenager, what he or she does, she wants to take a risk of fasting. They don't want to do any exercise because teenagers are very lazy, as I told you before. Teenagers are very lazy. They want to take risk of fasting, and they will think that they will reduce weight. Actually, it will not happen. They will gain some more weight only. Whenever you skip your food, you are going to put on weight. So if you are going to have a proper food, you're going to gain, you're going to have a very idle weight. Teenagers should understand this. So you parents also please understand, if they are putting on weight or if they are losing their weight, kindly check with their food habits, because some children, they are keeping on eating junk food, and teenagers have to eat so much of food. They will be crazy for foods. They will really don't like the food which is cooked at home. They like to eat outside, the fast food things, the junk food, because the taste buds will change during the teenage time. They like to eat many varieties of food, very spicy and very tasty food, all these things. Every day they would like to have a tasty food. So you should not get surprised, oh, my daughter or my son is he's eating like crazy and he always wants the outside food. Please don't think that they are like a glutton or something, they are eating always, Please don't think they are like that. Actually, teenage children will have, they will be craving for food so much. They will have appetite so much because they are growing. So their growing process needs so much of food and energy. That is why they will be eating so much. If a child is not eating, very less eating and losing on weight, you have to check with them. Why is a teenager is not eating properly? Maybe he is mentally depressed. That is why he is not eating and he may be losing weight. So teenager children may lose weight and may gain weight. So this is not a problem, and this is not a problem if their food habits are very good. If the food habits are not proper, they are held up with severe depression in their mind. So you have to check with that parents. That's very important. And the next one, angriness. And please teach them what is good and what is bad. Please, every parent, teach your son to be a gentleman. How to respect women. How to respect girls. Please teach during your teenage phase. Because when you teach this during their teenage time, they will really, when they come into the adulthood time or the adulthood phase, they will really understand who a woman is and who a girl is, and how to treat women and girl, and as well as how a teenager girl should be treated is like she should be taught a lot of virtues in her life. So how to respect men and how to give love to the family, all these things she has to be taught. See, equality is different. Every girl and every boy have their own role to do. Nobody is equal or nobody is different. See, for example, if you take, we got a refrigerator in the house and we have a mixer in the house. Can a mixer do the work what a refrigerator can do? Absolutely it cannot. That is the way what a boy cannot do, a girl cannot do. Some of the things are very similar and some of the things are very different with the boys and girls. So some jobs they can do equally and some of the role they cannot do as boys can do, as a girl can do. Okay, so this gender is very, very important. Teach them the gender differences and also teach them the equal rights of both of them, and also please teach what is their role towards the society and the family. That is very important. Once you teach them the roles in the family and the society, the children will learn many things, many good things in their life. So please, if you leave this time, when they grow up, you will really feel sorry for what your children are. So that is very important. And the next thing I would like to tell you is children, these children, teenage children cannot read emotions. They cannot read emotions, like when a father is shouting, a father is feeling sorry for a daughter, or if his father is feeling sorry for the son. Emotions. So one thing what you have to do is never ever compare your child with any of their classmates or any of your neighbor children, because teenagers will never accept that they should be compared with other children, because they feel them as a hero, they feel them as a heroine, so they always want to be the best. So when they feel they are best, how can you go and discourage them? So it is a very, very wrong thing that every parent is doing. Please never ever compare your children. They don't like comparing. And as well as this teenage children, they always want to be very handsome and they always want to be beautiful. This period, teenage time, they like to wear so much colorful dresses. They want to do makeup. They want to groom their hair. They want many different styles. So in these things, there comes always a clash between the parent and the teenager. Why? Because the boys will have what inappropriate haircut. Automatically the parents will be scolding, I don't know why you're doing such a thing, your hair looks so crazy, you don't look like a boy, you look like a girl. And they used to pierce the ears, all these things. So they will really don't understand the emotions of the parents. So you have to understand why they are doing it like that. You please explain them, that children should be very neat and tidy towards the society and towards the family. It is your responsibility how to teach your children, because you only know who your kids are. So that is why you have to take the risk in teaching them. You have to teach them the proper haircut, you have to teach them the proper dressing, you have to teach them ethics, values, all these things you have to teach, because they will never understand your emotions. You please, if you want them to understand your emotions, please teach them how to be self-disciplined. You teach them how their personality should be. So this is very important. At last, finally, what I would like to tell about the teenager is, if I want to speak, I can speak a lot, even I can have a part 3 also, but actually I don't wanted to do that, because teenagers have a lot of things to discuss, but main points I just spoke to you. Why teenagers are so perplexed, why they are so puzzled, you may ask. They are all actually growing. They are actually growing. They are in the growing process. So please don't think that my child has gone wrong. Please don't think that your child has taken a different direction. Please don't say that your child is bad comparing to the other kid. No, they're actually not. They are in the stage where they cannot take any decision of their own properly. Main, that is thing. They know to take decision, but their decision is not good. They will take risk. They will do all sorts of things, like without knowing to the parents. They will do many things they will do. But actually, why all these things are happening inappropriately towards them is because their brain development is underdeveloped during the teenage period. That is the reason why teenage period is very, very, very difficult for every parent to handle. So what I would like to tell you here is the front part of the brain, that is which is called prefrontal cortex. What is that? Prefrontal cortex, which is the cerebral cortex covering, that is the front part of the brain, is underdeveloped for the teenage children. Once when that part is fully grown, they come to the stage of adulthood. There is the place where they will learn things which is good and which is bad. So during this teenage period, please don't come to a conclusion or don't brand your children, my child is this or my child is that. Please never ever brand them. They are growing, they are developing. So please help the developing children to grow into a very good tree and to give good fruits. This is the responsibility of the parents. These are the teenagers. As I told you, first teenagers are very high risk taking people. They will have not proper sleeping habits, and also they don't understand emotions, and finally they won't have proper personality also. They can live as they like. So these are the 4 points I just discussed here regarding who is a teenager in the second part. Please take care of your teenagers. Let them grow, let them live, let them learn. So this is what a teenager needs in this stage. Please parents, help your children to grow better in family, in society and universally. Thank you.